Hey guys, welcome to another ramble. I hope you are having a beautiful day, and I hope you are, I don't know, just taking time to take care of yourself. You know, you are the most important investment ever. Absolutely, 1000%. And if people aren't treating you well, at least treat yourself well. If people don't appreciate you, at least appreciate yourself. Yeah. Ugh. Where was I going with this video? Okay, so it is a common theme that comes up in my conversations with people that I encounter, and we all agree that this year just flew by. This year just flew by. Where'd it go? Where'd it go, guys? Where'd it go? And with that in mind, knowing that this year just flew by, I can only assume that next year and the year after that and the year after that will fly by just as quickly, if not quicker. And I'm like, so what are we doing with our time? I always ask people that. I'm like, what are we doing with our time? If it's going by that quickly, like, what are we doing with it? And I'm like, if given the choice, it's just like you should probably choose to do things that make you happy. You should probably choose to, I don't know, like I said, just do things that make you happy. Do less of what doesn't make you happy. Do less of what doesn't make your heart happy, what doesn't nourish your soul and your well-being. Do less of that. So like in my words, I'm like, bye to that job that sucks, bye to the relationships that suck, and bye to anybody who doesn't make your heart happy. Period. More time focusing on things that make you happy. More time focusing on things and people that make you shine bright. If they're bringing you down, if they're not supporting you, then goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah. And then I don't know, if you've been watching my videos, yeah, I am a recovered people pleaser. And yeah, no more people pleasing. No more people pleasing, guys. Not at the expense of my own well-being. And this should be a reminder for you too. If it's at the expense of your own well-being, it's too expensive. If it's thieving on your peace, if it's taking away, if it's bringing up dread and chaos and confusion, yeah, that's a no. That's too expensive. And for me now, I don't know, now that I'm really in tune with my vibe, it's really easy for me to just kind of stay in that vibe and just kind of watch the world as it presents itself and the people in it. And irregardless of what they're doing, I just kind of stay in my own vibe. If they're on a high vibe with me, then we rejoice together. It's just kind of we magnify each other's peace and joy. If you're around somebody who's low vibrational, they're definitely going to make your energy kind of what is that, it'll make you step down a notch, or it'll make you step down some notches in your energy. That's how you know. And then you acknowledge it. You don't crucify them. Just go, okay, this person obviously has issues, and that's not my issue. That's not my energy. That's not the vibe I'm on. So I'm just going to distance myself and watch that and let them be. I'm not going to save them. I'm not going to try to fix things or make, I'm not going to sacrifice my vibe in order to raise their vibe. That's their job. That's their job. It's not our job. Period. That's what I've been learning. That's not my job. I'm sorry you're not a happy person. I'm sorry that you're frustrated with yourself. And yeah, you can try and project that on me, but I'm just going to send it back to you. Return to sender. No, thank you. And then I'm going to take my power and I'm going to shine bright and I'm going to be the high vibe that this world fucking needs, and I'm going to stay in that freaking frequency. Yeah, just let seriously, that's what I've been doing lately. And it's funny, I've mentioned before, like, I feel like everything's a dream. I feel like I'm the dreamer dreaming the dream. Like, I'm aware that I am the dreamer dreaming the dream in the dream. So that's why I can't take things like seriously, and I can't take things personally, and I just kind of let things be. Yeah, but seriously, if somebody's like trying to like project on me, literally, before I would take it personally, and I would blame myself, because they would be blame shifting and projecting, and I would be like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Like, how can I make this better? I'm like, what? I'm not doing anything wrong, especially if I'm just chilling in my own vibe, in my own high vibe. I'm not doing anything wrong. Obviously, you have an issue. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry you feel that way. By the way, you don't have to say this out loud. I usually say this in my head. I'm sorry that you're having an issue with yourself and you don't know how to regulate your experience and your emotions. Not my problem. But I certainly can create a container for you to exist, and I won't react or respond. I would just observe and remain in my high vibe, because my responsibility is to myself. And your responsibility to yourself is maintaining your vibe. You are like the manager, the captain, and the maestro, and the bank teller of your energetic currency. And not everybody deserves to make withdrawals from your account. In fact, nobody should be able to take withdrawals from your account unless there is a even exchange. If you're not even exchanged, then it's like, no, access denied. Stay over there, deal with yourself, because I am not going to take on your problems, your issues, your karma, and I'm not responsible for regulating your nervous system. That's your job. It's your job, So I never got married and never had kids, guys. I'm so happy. Thank you, universe, higher power, celestial beings, ancestors, and ascended masters, for preventing me from heading down that path. Because I would totally be bound. Think about it. I would be bound. I'd be bound to a marriage. I'd be bound to, like, I don't know, like creations that sprung out of my body. That sounds weird. Anyways, I'm gonna go, but if I gave you something to think about, great. If I didn't, that's great too. Tomato, tomato. Everybody can comprehend and perceive and decipher whatever they want to in any moment. But use your discernment, guys. Like, don't just blindly follow what people tell you. Don't even blindly follow what I'm telling you. Question everything. Question everything. Anyways, yes. Thank you for stopping by. Remember that you are amazing. Keep staying in your high vibe and don't let anybody rain on your parade. No. Just say no thank you. I'm sorry that you're not happy with yourself. I'm sorry that you hate yourself. I'm sorry that you are putting a lot of pressure and stress on yourself. And I hope you work that out. Period. Anyways, blessings to one and all. Amen.